Hello everyone and welcome to Mountain Lake Journal. I'm Tom Halleck. This has been a week of major headlines. Hundreds of demonstrators lining the streets of downtown Plattsburgh at City Hall Place protesting the historic ruling by the U.S. Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade a week ago. What was the law of the land legalizing abortion for nearly half a century will remain legal in New York under state law. And with it, a commitment from healthcare providers to continue to provide full access to reproductive healthcare services.
When the decision came down Friday, it certainly wasn't a surprise that SCOTUS was going to overturn Roe. We had over 600 protesters come to say we're not happy with this decision. I think folks were angry. They wanted an outlet. They wanted their legislators to hear that this was a decision that they didn't support. I was thrilled to see all kinds of ages and races and genders and people really standing together to protect their rights. First and foremost, abortion is still safe and legal in New York State. So I want all of our patients, everyone needs to understand that it's still safe, it's still legal, and that we'll keep providing care. In the rest of the state, I think we're going to see folks coming in from other states. I think around Rochester, Buffalo area, we'll have folks from Ohio, maybe in the southern tier from Pennsylvania. So I think as a safe haven, folks will come to New York State because they know they can get the care that they need. There could be some spillover here in the North Country. We provide abortion care in all 7 of our health centers. We could see those numbers go up as folks come in from other areas. And if nothing else, some of the border areas of New York State that see an influx for abortion care, we might be able to pick up some of the slack for them for family planning, for primary care, for gender affirming care. So we'll see our services go up either way. I don't think that Plattsburgh is going to be a destination where folks are going to fly in from other states. So I think in our areas it'll be Rochester, it'll be Albany maybe, the downstate area. We'll see a lot more traffic, I think, with people coming in. And then we'll do whatever we can to help them pick up any of the other services that they have trouble covering. I would like to think that New York State can meet the demand. We're very grateful that the governor has afforded us some extra money. We'll be able to expand access in any of our sites that can handle excess capacity. She's certainly signed into legislation some things that will protect providers in New York State so that we won't have to worry about performing abortions from patients from other states and facing any kind of criminal activity. So I think, a year from now, we're certainly going to see more abortions because making abortion illegal doesn't stop abortion. It makes it more dangerous. It makes it more deadly. And folks are going to come to states like New York who respect their rights and will do everything they can to provide good care. The concern is we don't know what could happen in the future. I think when some of these Supreme Court justices were nominated, they certainly said they respected precedent, that they didn't see any change in that. And then a few short months later, look what's happened. I don't think we ever thought that we wouldn't be able to have access to birth control like was agreed upon in Griswold, or that we would ever turn back marriage equality. But I think everything is on the table now.
My body, my choice! My choice!
Tess Barker says unlike in some other states, there's no indication any Planned Parenthood clinics, hours, or services here in the North Country may be scaled back to compensate for an expansion of services elsewhere in New York. She says, in fact, it may be just the opposite. Planned Parenthood is looking into expanding its clinics, hours, and services across northern New York.